I'm having a stressed out confliction right now. I run a nonprofit private consulting agency, and last weekend I got hit with a double dose of some Whoopi. They did Sister Act and Sister Act 2 on the TV, and then I got to thinking, out of all the movies that Whoopi's done, which one would actually be like her best? Because between Ghost, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Sister Act, like, she's gotten into so many different roles as an actress, and she started as a comedian, and I just absolutely love her for her comedic stuff because my sister, ever since I was little, always says, Danny, you should be a comedian. You're so funny. You're so funny. And my friend Phil, he says, you are so fucking hilarious. There are people that have always said that I was a funny person. And when I was a dancer, I kind of made more money with my clothes on than I did with my clothes off because I was funny. You can sit and mingle with people and make them laugh at a table for many, many more hours as they stick money in your garter belt than you do sitting in the back schmoozing with one person and bottles of wine that you actually pretend to laugh and spill all over yourself and everything else because you're not supposed to really be drinking on the job. But you gotta sell that champagne for the extra tips. So, as you're trying to make your money, and I made mine pretty much making people laugh, and I watched Sister Act, I'm like, oh my God, one of the most amazing comedians that I revere. I haven't read any of her books. Ellen's books are kind of hard to follow. They're a little bit all over the place, but I think that's just her personality. Whoopi has hit so many different roles from like when she started as a comedian all the way through her acting career, and now she's on TV. People get all ruffled feathers over her opinion sometimes, but I think that her opinion on, like her voice should be heard because she is one of those women that does reflect a percentage of our populace. Every person on that view, on that particular program, reflects a percentage of the populace that think and feel that way. And if they didn't say it on behalf of you guys, we're sitting here saying it to ourselves, or we're not saying it at all. So I have to give props to those that will actually reflect the perceptions and personalities and feelings of those in our great nation of America. Now, I'm still I'm still hung up on which ones are best. Like, I am seriously leaning towards Jumpin' Jack Flash. No offense, God, the Pope, and everything that Sister Act totally gets you moved for as far as the vocal performance and the choir and getting involved in saving communities and things like that. I just happen to be a damn Rolling Stones fan. Yeah. I don't know though. My old cat George needed Patrick Swayze every day. He would run and jump up your arm like it was a tree and he'd use his claws. So unless you nailed the lift, you were getting nailed. I think that's like Patrick Swayze had an amazing career, so I was kind of leaning towards some Ghost. To be more in there, that was like, well, not, I think that, no, hang on a second. I'm having a brain fart. See, I had so many movies like swirl through my brain. Finding Her Best. Help me.